Welcome once again to the ifitstuff studio. We're here doing product unboxing today, and the product today is the Novus Ruby 150. So this is the witness cameras, this is the dash cameras, dashboard cameras. Obviously, Crash for Cash, the car crash in Britain, the things that have been on the television just recently, I think they've highlighted to us that actually it is massively important to have something like this recording while you're driving. You do actually need to protect yourself from other people, other road users who are actually trying to make you crash on purpose and just saying that, oh, well, there was a motorbike, didn't you see the dog? Or they're orchestrating actually a series of events that is leading up to you crashing, and they're just claiming off your insurance company. So let's do the unboxing on this Novus Ruby 150, and then I'm going to tell you a little bit more about this product. So here we go. As we open it up, you can see this is actually a nice looking unit, something you can see on your, being on your dashboard, I'm sure, nice and discreet. And here is the main unit that's going to be actually on your dashboard or sat up by the top of the windscreen. That way around, sorry. Other things you've got with this unit is you have a separate infrared light transmitter here. And so what this infrared light transmitter is, it's for illuminated inside the actual cab of the vehicle. So this can be fitted either to the actual camera itself, shining infrared lighting inside the vehicle like that, or it could be fitted somewhere else inside, like somewhere else on the windscreen, or showing up the particular part, highlighting the particular part of the cab of the vehicle which needs the extra lighting, or that you want most importantly to be lit, whether that's the driver, the passenger, or whatever that may be. Sticky pad and some sticky pads with cable tidies on them. And here's the power supply cable. So this power supply cable here, it's a hardwired version, so it's not, it doesn't come with a cigarette lighter socket. It comes with one that actually requires like a professional fit, a professional installation, and the idea behind this would be that it's not easy for people to just turn it on and turn it off. It would need to be run, the unit can be up the top of the windscreen, up high. The cable connection here is actually away from the unit. So if this was fitted inside a fleet vehicle, say it's fitted up at the top of the windscreen, the cable disappears up the headlining. This actual physical power plug connector is away, like out of the driver's reach. So it means that the power plug can't just pop off of the back of the unit. It means that a driver can't tamper and unplug the power to the unit if he doesn't want to be recorded, if perhaps a fleet operator has insisted upon their drivers using these cameras. And then this will then connect into here, and then it can be run. The infrared lighting can be connected to another spur from this cable here, and again that connection is out of the way also, so people aren't going to be able to just disconnect it off of the back of the infrared lighting box. And then with a professional installation, that's all you need to see. Just a couple of inches of cable off the top of here, that disappears above the headlining, a couple of inches of cable from the infrared lighting, and that disappears behind the headline, and that's all you need to know. The ignition goes on, it starts recording. The ignition goes off, it stops recording. As simple as that. Or it might be that you want to continuously have it on a loop. If your vehicles are moving all the time, then it might be that actually you don't need to have it on the ignition. They can be recording while it's being parked. So if there's an incident that occurs while you're away from the vehicle, while the vehicle is unmanned, it can then record that incident and save that onto the actual hard drive and keep that as an event, so it won't get overwritten. We have an SD card here. This is an 8GB SD card that comes with the unit, but it is expandable up to 64GB. So you can use up to 64GB of memory with this. It's a standard type SD card, but it needs to be a class 10 SD card if you are going to expand that. Here's the instruction manual. And here is a key. So this is a lockable one. So again, along the lines of this being like a tamper restricting type unit, you would actually need the key in order to access the SD card slot here. So if you put the SD card slot in, you press the shutter down and then use the key to lock it, it means that should there be an event that happens, then the drivers of your vehicle won't be able to just pop the SD card out and erase it. They just don't have access to that. So really, this unit is, I would say, is particularly aimed at like the fleet operator. If you've got vehicles out on the road and you want to see if your vehicles are being driven responsibly, if your drivers are driving responsibly, if they're bashing into other vehicles, if they're driving at the speed limit, what they're doing inside the cab, whether they're eating, whether they're on the mobile phones, then this unit is going to record everything, basically. The internal camera and external cameras, they're both HD. You're not actually able to turn off the internal camera, so it will continuously record. It records video and it records audio. The audio can be turned off if you don't want to record audio, which I think is fair enough. You don't need to hear your employees' conversations. And that is basically the contents of the kit. So if I just run through a few of the bullet points, it has the map linkage on the PC software. So if you're viewing the events back on the computer, you can actually see on the map where the event took place, where the vehicle was. It has a G sensor, so it can measure impact. So if there is an incident, bang, someone's hit your vehicle or you've hit another vehicle, it will register that. And as I say, it will keep that as an event and it will store that separately and then overwrite the uneventful recordings on the SD card. So it will keep all them events where impact has been registered in, it will keep them safe. It has GPS, so it can see where the vehicle was, how fast the vehicle was traveling. 8GB standard SD card, again expandable up to 64GB. Audio is switchable, as I said. Twin camera, can't turn off the internal camera, or can't turn off either camera. Both HD cameras. The external camera is 120 degree, the internal camera is 149 degree, so you will get quite a good view inside the cab with that 149 degree wide angled lens. Stores the separate events separately, as I said, and that could be events if you leave it parked up. So if you was to leave this powered up inside your vehicle and the vehicle parked, if there was a bump, it would record that. It does have tracking, live tracking integration. So if you've got a tracking system in your fleet vehicles that will take a connection from a witness camera giving the impact alert, if it registers a bash on the vehicle, bang, it's been crashed into, it will actually give an output to your fleet tracking unit, and that tracking unit will then report into the fleet operator that he should go back and look at that vehicle. He should look at the footage on that camera, on that vehicle, to see what was the event that caused that impact. You know, is there an insurance claim and somebody didn't say anything about it? So that's protecting the cost of the fleet operator. The cable connections are molded, as I said, so you can't just unplug that and it's not going to drop out the back of the unit. The connection is away, and that's going to be like above the headline of the vehicle. So again, from an anti-tamper point of view, it's a good product. Lockable, so again, anti-tamper as well. Drivers can't get at the SD card. It's separate infrared lighting, so inside the cab, you really want to see what's going on. Separate infrared lighting, which is good, and it's TfL approved, so Transport for London approved and insurance approved by many major insurance companies as well. So you might be able to get yourself a discount on your insurance if you look into that. The live tracking integration, which I've talked about already, and parking mode impact alert, which it can impact event recording, which it can do also. It does have a TV output as well. If you wanted to play this directly to your TV, it does have like the jack plug, 3.5mm jack plug connector here, although the lead is not actually supplied with that, so that is one that would need to be purchased separately. This unit, RRP on this unit is £262.80. So it's not the cheapest unit on the market, but it is a high quality unit. And if you want to find out more information about purchasing this, or more information about accident cameras in general or any other products, go to our website where we do a lot of content, a lot of reviews on the website. It's www.ifitstuff.com. Thanks for watching this unboxing today, and I look forward to bringing you updates with more product tests and results of our testing on these products and other products too. I'm Jeff Scott, thanks for watching.